That's right. If you're seeing his face, you know what that means. We got action, and I'm back with 5 of them guys. So let's do it. Number 1, we trying to win or make friends. What's up? Uh-oh, folks. Uh-oh. It's time. You know what I'm talking about. It's the off season, but not just any off season, the off season. You know, the one that all the Telesco apologists have been pining for. Near 10 years of mediocrity just to get to this point where he's fully locked and loaded. He's got a ton of cap space, a ridiculous number of draft picks, and is fully locked and loaded to go big game hunting finally. Now look, I'm going to shoot Tom some bail here because I don't believe that any sane GM would continue to sit on their hands with this many assets at their disposal. I'm just going to assume that he's not going to get all in his feelings about guys that he drafted that he really likes, regardless as to what their performance has been, and feel compelled to overpay them to stay. He'll let them walk and then bring in some real difference makers, consistent guys, people who can contribute to a championship. Next few months should be fun. I don't envy you, Tom. Number 2, the original sucked. It's time for the remix. Hey, we've got a large enough sample size at this point to know what doesn't work, right? And I'm not saying that the Chargers should try to pull from the Rams with the whole F them picks philosophy and just sell the farm to get top tier players to bring in to build like a super team of sorts, because that doesn't work for everybody. The Rams, it does. I mean, 2 Super Bowls in a handful of years is proof of that. But I'm sure the thought of anything along those lines would give Tom Telesco a panic attack. But maybe take a sprinkle of that and add it into what you do, because clearly, again, what you do doesn't work. And definition of insanity, repeating the same action, expecting a different result. Is that who you want to be, Tom? I don't want that for you. Let's switch it up. This game's terrible. Oh, my bad. Number 3, appropriately titled All Eyes on 3. Well, now since he's not 33 anymore, but you get the point. And I know the Mike Williams deal or no deal is all the talk of the off season, but we'll get to that as the weeks go by. My focus, or where I feel like the Chargers should really be placing a lot of their attention, is with Darwin James. Area 33. Well, he's changing his number to 3, so I can't even use my nickname anymore, and it was so cool. Great. Damn it, Darwin. So get the deal done. Extend the man out. He's a centerpiece of your defense. I mean, I know some people would argue maybe Joey, but the heart and soul of this defense is Darwin James. That contract's not going to get any cheaper by waiting. So knock it out now and take care of everything else after that. But for the time being, that dude needs to get locked in for the foreseeable future. Make it happen. Which reminds me, I'm going to have to now buy an entirely new Darwin James jersey. So figure out when we'll put this on the wall. Number 4, miss me with the Bulls. Yeah, I got to get this off, because there are some folks out there that work with or for the Chargers, in media, wherever, that have to toe the company line. And I get it, but it's coming at the risk of insulting people's intelligence. It's actually kind of blatant, taking offense to it. Why y'all keep trying to tell us that Tom Telesco drafts best player available? Like we don't all have eyes, haven't watched his entire tenure? That is a bold lie you telling right there. That's really not how that works. It's so much so a lie that he's proven to reach for players of need in the first round. DJ Fluker, Melvin Gordon. Yeah. I would go as far as to talk about Jerry Tillery and who was available at the time that he was drafted in the first round. But I mean, why would I put you guys through any more torture here? Just straight up. Stop trying to play us, man. We know what's up. Come on now. Chill. For real though. And shout out to my favorite running back of all time. Congratulations on your team's win. But aside from that, screw y'all. Respectfully. Number 5. Let BSB be the HMIC. Okay, if you have kids, you know how you go to the store and they have a tendency to just grab stuff and point at it, and they want to throw it in the shopping cart and they want to buy up everything. You tell them no, you make them put it back, except on those occasions like birthdays or when they've done really well in school. You just let them toss the extras in there and they ring it up, and you just go ahead and swipe the card and you let them have it because they earned it. Or the teenager who finally gets his driver's license, hand him the keys and let him go about his business. That's what time it is for Brandon Staley. Let him steer the ship. Give him the keys to the whip, man. Let this dude pick what he wants in free agency and just pay for it. Let him get what he wants in the draft and run this thing the way that he wants to, because who better to pick the players for the type of scheme they need than the person who specializes in the scheme. Get out of the way, John, Tom, and whoever the hell else, and let the football people be football people. The end. It's really not more complicated than that. So that's why I'm gonna let this go. And till the next time, folks, you already know what it is. It's your boy, Mr. TOPFLYT3 over on Twitter. You can also catch me at the Flight Deck Chart to the Game on YouTube. And you know what it is. Regardless of what goes on during this off season, I'll be tapping in with you to hit you off with 5 of them things, hot and spicy, fresh out of the air fryer, because we do the health stuff around here. So try to keep the cholesterol levels and everything down. But catch y'all on the next one. Gone.